Well, finally, after a very, very long wait, the Ego 10 amp hour battery is here and available at dealers. So here it is out of the box, the Ego 10.0 amp hour battery. A bunch of people with the Nexus power stations and stuff like that, they've been waiting for this for a while, wondering when this is going to come about. You can see it's a third generation style battery. It's got the fuel gauge on it. It's a that's a big old battery there. Flip it around here so we can show you the part number and everything on it, the product number there. There you go. You can see that this is a BA5600T, and it's a 10.0 amp hour battery, like we said. So that's it right there. You're probably wondering how this thing compares to the other batteries. Well, like I said, it's not much bigger than a 7.5 amp hour battery. That's the 7.5 amp hour battery there next to it. Now it is a bit deceiving because of the black on here and the all green on here, but you know, it's not a whole lot of difference height wise. I'll stand them up here so you can get a little better idea of, you know, the two ends together and how thick they both are. So there you can see it's not a real big difference, you know. Yeah, slight difference, but not like you would think. Going up another would that be another 2.5 amp hours there from the 7.5 to the 10.0. Not quite like going from a 2.5 to a 5 amp hour, that's for sure, or even from the 5 to the 2.5. And since you're wondering about that now, since I mentioned those batteries, we'll put them all right here because we've got one of each. Here's our 5.0, and here is our 2.5. So get them all into the shot there. There you go. We got 2.5, 5.0, 7.5, and 10.0. That is the current lineup of Ego batteries right now. Now, when you lay them down, again, 2.5 to 5 amp hours, that's a big difference there. And from 7.5, you know, all the way through these other ones, you can see it's a gradual step up. But then again, when you get here to the 10.0, not that much of a difference between the 10.0 and the 7.5 as far as size. All right, we showed you side by side the 7.5 and the 10.0. So here is 5.0, 10.0. Stand these up here so you can get a look at them. 10.0, big monstrous battery. And there's the 5.0. You can see definitely smaller, you know, but when you look at it, it's not like it is actually double the size of the battery. So again, this 10.0, they did a pretty good job of cramming everything in there and keeping it a decent size so it'll actually fit in all the equipment. And believe me, this actually does fit into the push mowers, the snow blowers, and all that stuff. We went ahead and we tried it on everything we could find, and it fits in there. So take this one out, and then we'll put our 2.5 in there. Now you see a huge difference. Just a monstrous battery when you compare this 10.0 to the 2.5 amp hour battery. Huge difference there. So that's our look here quick at the all new Ego 10.0 amp hour battery. You can see they have it labeled on the box there. Industry's most powerful battery. I know there are some companies out there that have a big backpack battery. Ego has that for their commercial equipment, but I don't know if anybody has a battery quite this big. You know, that is a huge battery right there. I'm sure there's probably some other ones that are, you know, around that 6 to 9 amp hour rating, but you get an even 10.0 right here, and it's the arc lithium design, so it's going to last you quite a while. And we just talked about the backpack batteries there. If you got a piece of equipment you want to run for a long period of time, put this on that backpack link from Ego, and that way you're not carrying around that big heavy battery and say your leaf blower or something like that, and you're going to get a real long runtime out of this sucker here. So something to keep in mind there. You know, it is a bit pricey, and it will add some weight to the equipment, but Definitely worth it if you need to get longer run times out of your equipment, or you have something like the Ego Nexus power station. This right here, I think they're going to start adding those to the power stations and make that an option, so you can get the power station with the two 10.0 amp hour batteries, so you get a longer time out of it too. But they're available at the dealers now. They're slowly creeping out to the dealers, and I'm not sure if they'll have them at Home Depot or not, but at any rate, they are out there. If you search for them, you can find them, or if you just give it a little bit of time, they'll get out there to all the other dealers soon.